Now we're already in 2022 and there's been plenty of great shows that have returned already, but the good news is that some of our favourites are coming back for another and in some cases a final run in this year. So let's take a look at some of the best shows that we can still look forward to that are going to return in 2022. Hey there, Tim from Screen OD here. I hope you are doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's good to have you with us. Hopefully we can make your day even better with a list of returning TV shows. Just a quick reminder before we get going, if you love TV and film, you know what to do. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to the channel and hit that like button to share the love with other users on YouTube. Right, the first show on our list is coming up very soon, and sadly it's the final part of the show. It's Better Call Saul. It's been quite the journey in the Breaking Bad universe, with Vince Gilligan's brilliant series, then El Camino the film, and 5 series so far of Better Call Saul. But all good things must come to an end, and so they will, with season 6 of BCS. Yeah, I'm trying to get that to catch on. Not sure it's going to work. With appearances from Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul promised, and the return of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman to the universe, this brilliant show climaxes from April the 18th. Next we move on to another brilliant show, and another one that is coming to the end forever in series 4 part 2. Now I don't know why they have to split series into part 1 and part 2, but you'll see a bit more of that on the list as you go along. But I may complain about the part 1 and part 2 bit, but you will not ever complain about having spent your time watching Ozark. How will the story of the Bird family end? They've managed to escape death at the hands of the cartel and being locked up by the FBI for quite a while now. But have they finally got in too deep to get out again? This brilliant crime drama starring Jason Bateman and Laura Linney reaches its breathtaking conclusion on Netflix on 29th of April 2022. So put that date in your diary, and if that date has already passed by the time you watch this video, just go and watch this brilliant show. It's one of the biggest TV shows that Britain has ever produced, and a sci-fi institution across the globe. We are, of course, talking Doctor Who.
Sea Devil.
Time is nearly up for Jodie Whittaker as the 13th incarnation of the most famous Time Lord, but there's just time for 2 more outings for her before we say goodbye, and Russell T Davies takes over the reins once again at Doctor Who Towers, and who knows who steps into the shoes of the main part. The BBC have told us to swashbuckle our seatbelts for The Legend of the Sea Devils, which arrives on the 17th of April for an Easter Doctor Who extravaganza, and after that we know that there is just one more episode of this era sometime in the autumn as part of the BBC's centenary celebrations. But for now we'll just have to wait to find out more about that. If the Upside Down and Demigods are things that you constantly have on your mind, you're probably looking forward to this next entry. If that means nothing to you, you should probably just switch off now. It's Stranger Things. Without a doubt, one of the biggest shows that Netflix has in its originals catalogue. It seems like an age since we last saw what was happening with the kids, the adults and the supernatural beings in Hawkins, Indiana. But now the date, well, the dates have been set for the return of the show, with part 1, here we go again, of season 4 on May the 27th and part 2 of season 4 chalked up for July the 1st. Both of them, of course, on Netflix. Now, if you look up there somewhere, you should see a video about how to watch Star Wars in different orders. Well, you know, if you like that video, here's a hint, you're probably going to like the next show that we're going to recommend. It is, of course, Mandalorian Season 3, coming soon to a Disney Plus near you. After Pedro Pascal's Mandalorian made a short appearance in the Book of Boba Fett, it reminded everyone that we missed Mando and we wanted to find out what happens next. Well, the good news is that it's almost certain we'll see another installment of the Star Wars TV show before the end of 2022. However, it may be very near the end of 2022 if history is anything to base the timings on, so you may need to hold on for a little bit longer now. If you like The Boys, you'll be looking forward to Season 3, and if you want a 30-day trial of Amazon Prime to watch The Boys on, you can get that in the description below if you haven't been a Prime customer before. This excellent story of superheroes out of control versus people who don't like superheroes who are out of control continues on June the 3rd with the drop of the first 3 episodes all at once and then weekly shows after that. Are you ready? Let's do it. Next we go off to Buckingham Palace in search of a bejewelled headpiece. Yes, of course. It's the crown.
Hello. I'm Imelda Staunton, and I'm currently on the set of The Crown, where we have just begun filming season 5.
A huge budget historical drama with a changing cast in every series, The Crown continues to be one of the biggest watched and most loved Netflix shows. And the good news is there's a 5th season of the show coming in November 2022, with a new cast including, as we've just seen, Imelda Staunton playing the Queen, plus Dominic West and Leslie Manville, to name but a few. It will cover the 1990s and the John Major era of government in the United Kingdom. Now, of course, there are lots of other shows that are returning and there will be more announced as we go through the year. So check out the Screen OD channel and subscribe if you want the latest videos on the best things to watch. But for now, we're going to finish this list with Only Murders in the Building. A comedy crime fiction created by Steve Martin and John Hoffman. The first season of this show may have gone under your radar, and if it did, go and watch it now. But it returns for another run on Hulu and therefore likely Disney Plus if you're in the UK from June 2022, and that is something for you to look forward to. Right, so that's it. That's all your returning shows in 2022 for now. Of course, there'll be more to come, and when there are more, we'll tell you more about them. Best thing to do if you want to find out about those shows is subscribe to the channel, and of course like this video to help others see the shows as well. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you again very soon on Screen OD. Take care.